Hi, folks. I'm sitting here feeling my peace within, and I wanted to share this place with you. So I ask you to just take a breath, a slow, gentle, deep breath, and be with me here now. There's a lot going on for all of us in different ways. Some of you are finding greater peace. Some of you have found peace and love, but are going through things. Some of you thought you had it all together, and now it appears to be gone, faded, and you don't know where you are. Some are afraid. Some are excited. But I just wanted to tell you that all of us are on track. You haven't done anything wrong. You're not missing anything. Everything you need, you have. Everything you want, you will get. But if you get it before you're ready for it, you will not appreciate it. So I would like to go back to basics because it's very basic. The truth is so close, so simple, and so amazingly awesome if you let it be, if you let things be as they are, and start from now. Wipe the slate clean. What was, was. What will be, will be. And what is, is. And at this very moment, if you're watching, this is the now. This is the now. So I ask you to be with you. To be with me, being with you. With being with you, being with me. Here, there's a peace. There is a peace. And it is in your very breath. However you breathe, no special breath. The baby breathes. So let's be a baby. And a baby comes directly, straight from God, through the delightful, glorious, mighty soul being that you are. No trimmings, just present. And when you're about 2 years old, your awareness is still oceanic. That is, everything flows into itself. Whatever is present is the real, and you have no memory of where you've been. You have no clue as to where you're going. There is just what is present, and everything is fair game. Forget the traumas of childhood, that's gone. You can be 2 years old now, and it's starting afresh. What do you know? Nothing. Nothing. And do you care about knowing nothing? No, because you don't even know that you know nothing. Take a breath. Take a breath. Precious, precious soul you are. And you come from Source, and you are a mighty soul being who has chosen this realm for experience. You've chosen to be human. Nobody said it was going to be easy when you're in it, but you chose, you came because this is what you wanted. And if you're listening to this, the worst is over, if you like. The trauma is finished when you allow it to be, when you can be the child you are, the innocence of not knowing anything in particular. And whatever you know is quite temporary because there's going to be more. There's a whole world in front of you. And everything is fair game to try out, to play with, and to enjoy. And when you finish with enjoying, you go to the next thing. You go looking for the next thing to enjoy and to feel your joy. And each morning you wake, you have no plan. Whatever is in front of you is the next thing. And if in front of you is a pain in the tummy, you're hungry. And when you're fed, you're fed. And when you've had enough, the food is not nice. You don't want it. On to the next thing. And you have a toy, your favorite toy that you're so excited about playing with. And you play with it. And you may play with it for days and days and days. And then the next toy comes along, and that one's forgotten. It's put in the closet, put on the shelf, put in the toy box. And it's played with less and less and less because there are other toys. There's no remorse because you're busy with the next thing. So what is the next thing for you? The next unknown, the next possibility. Because you want to do something for others? The best thing you can do is be happy. Be happy. Find your joy in the moment. And finding your joy in the moment is not preconceiving something that's going to last. It doesn't have to last. It's not about outcome. It's about process, if you like. It's about the doing and the experiencing. More joy, more of your lovingness, because you came here. Every human on this planet who is born comes from God. And their soul has a plan. Your soul, you, not just your soul, you as soul, have a plan and a purpose. I wanted to read you something because I think it's kind of central to what a lot of you are feeling. One of the things we all feel as part of our human experience, no matter how far we've come, no matter how much clearing we've done, no matter how wise we are, one of the experiences we all have is sadness from time to time. And I wanted to speak about this because it's highly related to our soul purpose. And when I talk about soul, I'm talking about you here and now. Because in complete simplicity, ascension is soul, you are coming into embodiment here in your heart. So as I speak to you, I'm speaking to soul who is expressing itself through your name and through some of the skills you've learned and your learnings, but that personality you. But who I'm talking to is soul you are, here and now. And most of you, if not all of you, know this presence. It comes and goes maybe, but you know this presence. And I wrote something before I began this, and I wanted to read it to you because I think it's important to this whole idea of being human and on soul purpose. And my question is, what is the driving force of your life now? What is the driving force, and what has been the driving force of your life? What's the motivating power that spurs you on? But even when you've been down and out in what people often call the dark night of the soul, with no reason to go on, you get up and you got up and you walked again. What is it that spurs you on? No matter how sad you get, how down you get, you eventually pick yourself up, dust yourself down, and start all over again. And the more aware and the more in command you are of yourself, the quicker you do that. But we do experience the sadness. And I'm going to say that that sadness is a deep, deep longing. It's a longing for something more. A something more that must be there somewhere within you or out there or around in your field and in you. A something that feels totally elusive and totally unknown to yourself. But it has been there all the time. And to make sense of anything, for you to feel whole, complete, and settled totally in yourself, there needs to be the satisfying of this longing inside, no matter how blissful you have been, how much something has enlightened you, there's still a sense of longing. This is your longing. This is a depth of your motivation to go on. It is an impelling force. The missing something that will complete you forever. And I'm not talking about wealth or a partner, something more that appears to be missing. So no matter what you do, eventually it's not enough. The longing is still there, the sadness and then the longing. And thus your longing is the primary force within you that moves you on from seeking without or seeking within. And it has led us from seeking without to seeking within because it hasn't been out there. And we know somewhere it's deep within us, the satisfaction of that longing. But I want to say to you that is our purpose. That is the navigation of our purpose, that longing. And we won't get rid of it. It is actually a motivating force. It's the force that gets you to choose anything. All the choices you've ever made have been motivated somewhere from that longing. We can say it is to be with source, and that may be true. But the longing for us at this human level is where it will be most likely satisfied is our connection to soul that we are. Because soul that we are has knowing far beyond this realm we are playing in. As human, there is a sadness, and it never really goes away. But as soul, you have purpose. And the longing spurs you on to deeper, to more love, more connection, more knowing. So it's like nothing will ever really be enough at the level we are, which makes us feel sad from time in the dip. But it spurs us on. It spurs us on. So it has its place. So welcome the longing. We're coming home. We're not going home. We're coming home. And the closest place to home you will experience directly, immediately, is in your heart. In your heart. Through breath and in your heart. Through breathing in the light that you are, the greater light that you are. And there's you. And it's easier to do it when you're soul in embodiment, because soul has the plan. It has the manual, if you like. Soul, you has the manual. But if you read the manual, if you could read your manual now, you wouldn't understand most of it. Little mind can't understand the plan. And we get in the way, as we have demonstrated to ourselves so often. You are on this mission, and it's deeper, and it's a mission to more love, more connection, more knowing. hang on, I'm just going to see what else I wrote because I didn't want to miss any of that. Notes. Ask yourself. This is the thing that will truly help you if you don't just do it now, but do it later when you're in a contemplative and open mood. But ask yourself, to the depth of your being, what do you truly long for? None of it will have anything to do with human wants and needs. None of it can satisfy human wants and needs. But it is the longing that spurs you on. So ask yourself this question and go deeper into feeling. It's not necessary to get a definitive answer. You can't, because there are layers and layers of answers to this longing. But to be with the feeling, because this feeling of longing is your connection to your soul purpose, your higher purpose. Get in touch with this question. What do I truly long for? In a deeper and deeper level. What it feels like. It will become a guide for you. An internal navigational system. Your longing is your powerful GPS system for being on track and for all the choices you make for more. So whatever you're into, whatever's happening to you at the moment, please take time to be with yourself, to ask the questions which take you into deeper feeling. What do I truly long for? I'm coming home. And home, the place, is in my heart. And it's not a place because as you go in, it expands. And why not? God is all there is. You have this place called home in your physicality. Use it. Because it's an infinite place that you will find more fulfillment of your longing. Listen to yourself. Make sure that first thought is to go to heart. And become as a child. When you wake up in the morning, be the child. Say to yourself, I'm two today. What do I know? Nothing. I don't know anything. But boy, I'm going to find out. And I'm going to wring the joy out of all the experience I can. And your problems. Okay, you've got a problem. You're a parent, you have a problem with a child. You know the greatest thing you can do for anyone is to be happy. Everyone is on their own soul mission, children as well. But the greatest gift you can give children is to be happy. And then whatever happens to them, whatever they choose in their life, they will always remember happiness is possible. I know because I saw it in you, Mum. I saw it in you, Dad. I know it's possible, even though I'm choosing this as my soul path at this time. That is how you fix anything. You fix by going home being directed by your longing. This longing is more than passion. It's something deeper than passion. When you're sad, you're onto it. You're onto it. So from sadness, we move to our longing. And from longing, we move into our soul purpose. And the next step becomes possible in the heart. Ooh, sounds like a prescription. Whatever I've said is not it. Feel what I say. And that feeling, if you do feel anything, it's yours. It always was. I so love you. Bless you all.